Palace, London. Let's meet the players taking part in his 5th World Championship, the Demolition Man, Darren Webster. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former European champion and the former world finalist. It's the Wizard, Simon Whitlock!
Who's going to win the world? Let us know at Sky Sports Stars, our Twitter account. Will Whitlock win the world? Rod?
I think Gary Anderson, in my opinion, is going to win it. I think he's ready for it. But Phil Taylor and Michael Van Gerwen are going to have something big to say about that. But Whitlock, he's got the game, but this year he really hasn't done it. He just gone off the ball at certain times in games, and he's been crucified for it. And if he goes off the ball in this game, I think Darren Webster's going to crucify him.
Amazing that it was way back in 2010 that he reached the final here. Changed player since then.
Yes, I mean, when he first came over to the PDC, Whitlock, I mean, his biggest asset of his game was his high checkouts. He seemed to have lost that. He's got a good bit of scoring power about, but to win a world title, you need to have them high checkouts with you. And Whitlock's just lost that little bit of edge. And of course, coming into the World Championship, everybody is nervous. Even Phil Taylor, nervous about how they're going to play in the first round, because that sets you up for the tournament.
Darren Webster at former quarter-finals back in 2007. Wayne Mardle, Rod Stood, your commentators.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Rod. Yeah, it was the beard to be feared back in 2010 here. He's now really the beard to be mildly concerned about. Such has been his drop-off in form. He did reach the semi-finals of the match play this year, Simon Whitlock, but, well, those odds, 66 to 1 to win the World Championship, reflecting a drop-off in his form. And last year, Darren Webster should have beaten James Wade. No question about that. He missed half a dozen match starts to defeat the machine. So this is an awkward opponent for the Wizard. Will he prevail, Wayne?
I personally think he will. Simon, even though he has been out of sorts for the last couple of years, really, the last few months, I think there's been good signs. And Rod Harrington alluded to his high finishing. Yes, I agree with Rod there. He used to look at, say, 144 or 164 and you're thinking it's going to go in. But it's all about confidence. Simon can hit the ground running, just gain that confidence early. He's a major player in this. But in Darren Webster, he's a real dodgy little character. He's good. He's real good.
Yeah, Whitlock had a 170 in that final against Phil Taylor. Mind you, so did Phil Taylor. Had 2 in the tournament, Whitlock. Carnage on the big finishes from the big Aussie. Now, ton plus offering here for the Wizard. Choice of double. Double 16 for a 103.
87. Darren, you require 118.
Yes, 18. Yes. Tops. Yes.
First leg.
Well, we were talking about ton plus finishes, but all we kept going on about was Simon Whitlock and them. Not that man. The Demolition Man. Demolished that finish. Well, on the graphic at the start of the match, you saw that Darren Webster reached the quarter-finals in 2007. It was the last year at the Circus Tavern. He hasn't really done an awful lot since. But he's made inroads in the Worlds, in the world ranking, should I say. It's up to number 35. Now, any kind of run will see him inside the world top 32, which would be a good step in the right direction.
57.
Oh, yes. Many people still go misty-eyed about those days at the Circus Tavern, Wayne. Much of the time spent there, you spent misty-eyed, largely due to the fact there's smoke billowing around. Do you recall?
I do. Fantastic atmosphere. Couldn't see in front of your face, but fantastic
60.
atmosphere.
Yeah, proper old-fashioned darting bear pit. Jungle where the big cats like Mardle prowled around. And in 2007, Darren Webster lost in the quarterfinal to Phil Taylor, but he had a great run there, as Wayne was alluding to, beating the likes of Bob Anderson and Bynand Havenga. Now wants the single for a second consecutive ton plus finish. Wow, what a start this is from the Demolition Man.
Webster, third leg Simon and throw first.
1-0, 1-2-0, 1-1-8. Fab.
We were saying, weren't we, about gaining confidence early in matches, and that's how you start making inroads into players and winning matches and winning championships. Well, Simon Whitlock started off like a drain here. He's just not firing at all. Needs to get something going. And normally a sign of any top class player is when the first dart goes in the 60. Well, Simon's had the first dart in the 60 a few times, but he's only at 1-140 so far. Got to start grouping them better.
Well, there's not really a question about Darren Webster's talent. The question is his ability to cross the winning line. A man who suffers from bouts of finishing line fever, aka clincher's disease. Gets Wade 6 missed match darts to win that match 3-1. He eventually lost it 3-2.
Yeah, I remember those well because they were miles away from the required double as well. Well, he worked out in the end, Simon. But a 180 here would hurt.
100. Simon, you require
Well,
118,
1-1-8, 1-2-0. Whitlock raise. Can via the bull.
96. Darren, you require 104.
This is an important visit. That leaves tops for the set.
84.
That would have been incredible finishing.
Simon, you require 25.
This has got to go, and this will make him feel a hell of a lot better.
Dear, oh dear. Double 2.
21.
What a mess.
Darren, you
First
require
dart,
20.
a horror.
For the set. Simple. Averaging 98. to Simon Whitlock's 86, you would expect it to be the other way round. The seed is in trouble again. Simon Whitlock in danger. He trails, injects some urgency. Get at him, Simon. Go on. Liven yourself up, man.
Well, during that Premier League campaign we mentioned when he finished bottom, he had a raging ear infection, didn't he? For much of it, he couldn't fly, was having to travel by boat across to the Irish venues, Belfast and Dublin, and he looks a bit peaky tonight, doesn't he? He just doesn't, as you say, just looks flat, doesn't he?
Can sometimes be quite animated when he does something good. As yet, just nothing. And Darren's gone off the boil as well.
45.
From averaging 9 a ton, he's now averaging 90. Maybe it's a case of, right, come on, I've got to take my opportunity to beat Whitlock when he's playing like this.
Well, left himself a double, but not the double that really, I mean, didn't have much option, but will he split it? Will he go straight for double 19?
43. Darren required 38.
Whitlock a mile behind. That may alter his decision. Straight at
Game
him, straight
shown
in.
a third leg. Darren Webster, fourth leg Simon at third.
No drama there, was there? Eighth 140 for Darren. Could easily find himself 2 sets down if he's not careful, Simon. The winner of this match will play either Dean Winstanley or Wayne Jones. They'll wait.
60.
Play tomorrow.
$57. Simon require 167.
Well, Simon Whitlock in control of the fourth leg here. Double 19 for Bull if he fancies it. If he fancies it. You fancy it, Simon, do you?
118.
Well, he did go for the Bull, honestly.
Did he?
100. Simon require 49.
Did he? Well, you could argue it was an attempt to hit 18. It wasn't really discernible. 32 left. Needs it. Craves it.
Nervy, real nervy efforts. The one at Bullseye was full of it. Well, he's missed this top for a 104 before.
64.
And that was wild. Now this has got to settle him down because he's not settled as yet. To make it a level set. Double 8.
And shown a full flag.
That's it. Bit of aggression. Bit of passion.
Right then.
60.
Darren Webster has missed one dart that tops at the end of a 104 combo for this set. Now he's throwing for it. To go 2 up in a race to 3.
If Simon somehow can win this set, he will feel fantastic. He will feel a lot better than Darren Webster, even though the score will be level. Because Darren has been the better player.
Well, it's unlucky this, isn't it? I mean, you know, I mean, you can bang them in all day and right above the top of that wire there, and you just feel on another day that could have been 140, it could have been 180. He was unfortunate there, Whitlock.
He wasn't punished. Good second dart.
100.
This is a real edgy leg.
82.
All nip and tuck. But Simon has stolen the darts. Oh, that's a perler. What a waste. What a waste of a 60 that was.
Trouble is an absolute must. That is a catastrophe.
170.
It almost guarantees Whitlock half a dozen darts. Number 19.
14.
Crikey.
Darren, you require 100.
Just nervous. Real nervous. The tension has just become too much for Simon at the moment.
Simon, you require 76.
He's thrown with no authority whatsoever. But this is for the set. A position he didn't look likely to be in. 16 for tops. He's shaking like a leaf. The back of the fly was wobbling
60.
like a plate of jelly.
For 2-0. Well, they
20.
both got jellyitis.
Simon, you require 20.
This is a must. I just don't feel he's in the form to pull it back from 2 sets down. That is it. That is a relieved man. He knows the difference. He misses the double 10. If he does, he's 2-0 down and in trouble. Coming in at 3. Coming in at 2. Coming in at 1. Got no fans. Dear oh Lord. All part of the fun, of course. Kyle Anderson beats Steve Beaton 3-0. Scott Kirchner will play Gary Anderson immediately after this. He beat Mark McGrath. Terry Jenkins beats John Webber 3-1. Simon Whitlock and Darren Webster are currently 1 set apiece. Well, Al Simon, his level remain, well, it's a miracle. Let's be honest, not played well at all, but he somehow won that 2nd set. Darren Webster missed 2 darts, a double top in that deciding leg to make it 2 sets to 0, and you just felt that the way Simon has been playing, that would be, well, an impossible task to pull it back. But as we stand, he must be feeling better than that man.
The diminutive figure of Darren Webster from Norwich, 46 years old. His 5th World Championship. But he missed 3 darts to go 2 up. One at the end of a 104. All 3 of them were at tops, actually.
Simon was looking
97.
mightily shaky at the end of that set. Can he put that right now? He started off okay. I think he needs to inject a bit of pace. When you start to think about it, that's when a bit of doubt creeps in, start to tighten.
140.
Looking for the first. Oh, this match. Handy to leave 24. Simon says, throw your dart in double 12.
The 13 dart leg. For a 14 dart leg. 15.
18. Darren, you require 104.
Unlucky, tough.
100. Simon,
Well,
you require 6.
Southern end. Got to go down under for double 3. Well, that's like having a wall and Lionel Messi having to curl it over the top.
Simon Whitlock.
Wow, what a finish in the end. He did. He almost bent it round.
Very good, that.
140.
He's the best part of 6'3", 6'4" as well, so not the easiest double for Simon.
57.
The wonder from down under. And he's turned this match around, really.
40.
Okay, he's had a helping hand at the back end of that second set from Webster. He needed 3 misses at double from the Demolition Man to get back into it, but now
57.
you feel he's got control.
Anyone who has a run or wins a match in this
85.
tournament is going to need luck somewhere. Your opponent cannot keep on hitting. They're going to need to miss something. And maybe that was just a little turning
60.
point. Because, like we've said, things have not all gone Simon's way recently. Third ton plus finish, double 8. That was never in doubt, was it?
Darren Webster, third
He
leg
just seems to pluck them from nowhere. Now that is a level game. That is another 180 for Simon Whitlock.
60.
Darren Webster is now throwing so much quicker. And I don't know if those out there that watched the Grand Slam remember the game against Kim Huybrechts where he just couldn't let go of the darts quick enough. He seems like he's trying to do that again.
60.
Yeah, it's a bit quick, slow. He's slowed down again now. Obviously trying to find something.
56.
Not much after the max in the beard.
100.
Not much at all. Scratchy. He might end up heading up. No.
58.
Even though he's back in this match, Simon Whitlock is still struggling. He's just not playing anywhere near what we used to see him from him as Darren hits his first.
Tommy requirement 148.
Well, a leg and a half ago, he looked in control of the match. Or it looked like he was gaining control of the match. Suddenly now,
94. Darren, you require 101.
if Webster here can take out a century plus finish for the 4th time, he's back in front, double 12, and he has
In
done.
the third leg. Darren Webster.
180, 101 out, wow.
Darren Webster has won 7 legs. And the finishes of 101, 118, 120 and 136. Not bad,
60.
that. Throw in for the set. We know what happened last time, don't we? He faltered.
Madness.
100.
At Bully 170, do you know that is, Wayne? You do, don't you?
100.
The raging bull himself. What a performance tonight
60.
from Terry. There'd be no more popular winner if he were to lift the World Championship.
I agree. Everyone
60.
loves Terry. Even Mrs. Jenkins.
97.
Well, right here and right now, Simon Whitlock is trying to keep the good ship afloat.
140.
Well, Darren Webster has picked his average back up again to 92 and a bit, while Simon, well, is loitering around the low 80s. Now 84. That's just not good enough. Not at this level. Not another ton-plus finish. 57.
Tell you what, it's been
133. Simon requires.
Well, leaves double forward when he comes back, if he comes back. Double, 18.
70.
What an amazing turnaround in this set.
Darren, you require 8.
For the set.
Game short in the third set.
Oh, Simon
Darren
looks,
Webster.
if I'm honest, he
Full
looks
set,
in a bit of
first
pain
leg.
there.
Darren
Looks
the
confused,
third.
perplexed.
Game on.
He's not at the races at all, is he? Let's be honest. He doesn't look... He's not acting like Simon Whitlock.
Who is he acting like? He's looking like a man is confused. Whitlock was confused because his score was called wrong, but
It's irrelevant.
he didn't get the shot anyway, did he?
Irrelevant.
Yeah, that mistake could have been rectified had he gone back to the ball, but it didn't. It wasn't. It's a coulda, shoulda, woulda moment. It's an irrelevance, really. And he's got to get a grip, because he had a grip of that third set after one leg, which he won. And 180 after that. He seemed to be in control of the set, and suddenly Webster went bang, 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 and it was over.
Treble 18. Double 12 for another Brahma of a finish.
73.
He's just looking likely on the combinations, isn't he? Now this is a Whitlock special. Superb set-up play from the beard to be feared. Will he get a shot? Double 6 now. Darren Webster, a set to the good and a leg to the good in this, the fourth set. Simon, of course, was runner-up in 2008 in the BDO World Championships to Mark Webster.
41.
Well, we've had some big casualties already. John Parr, Wes Newton. And a maximum from Darren Webster. Stuart Kellett, number 32. Andy Smith, 28. Justin Pipe, 17. Seeds all gone, beaten, gone. But this would be the biggest of the lot, the highest ranked seed to go. Number 7 seed, Simon Whitlock, in peril.
It's not been the magnificent, unbelievable, incredible play from Darren Webster. It's been that Simon Whitlock has just been below par. Good second dart, that.
100.
Simon Whitlock is in big trouble. This has got to go. 150. Got to stay there. Has to. Double 15. That was nearly a bit of class.
Darren, you require 40.
Chops, 2-0. That's in. Well, now he's at the point of no return, Simon Whitlock. He has to win 3 straight legs of darts, and 2 of them will be started by Darren Webster.
Well, as yet, Darren Webster has showed no signs of finish line itis whatsoever. He's been known to do that quite a bit, to get there and not quite cross that line. Is he going to put Simon Whitlock out of this, the World Championship?
60.
Unlucky deflection, and really now, Wayne, he's relying on Darren Webster getting another severe dose of Clinch's disease, isn't he? Because to win 3 legs straight, Whitlock's either going to have to go 15-12-12, or Webster's going to have to start missing doubles.
140. Sorry.
It doesn't look likely to me that this man is going to blow this one. It really doesn't.
100.
He's looked focused and he's played so much better in this set. He's averaging 107 so far in this set. Just when he needed a purple patch, he's found it.
Well, he didn't look likely to blow up against James Wade, did he? And that's the hope that Whitlock is now clinging on to, that Webster can't get over the line again, but he looks cool. Treble 20. Well, there's the first signs of flakiness.
38. Simon to require 114.
Starting on the 57. Well, this is the problem we're going this way. He's got to move over for another now. Double 19.
95.
Well, he goes these fandangled ways, but why not stick with what you know? For the match, and a fantastic win, the best of his career. 20 for tops now. He wraps it up, first time of asking. What a scalp for Darren Webster. He puts out the number 7 seed, Simon Whitlock. The former runner-up in this magnificent tournament is out. The biggest seed to fall so far. Darren Webster beats Simon Whitlock by 3 sets to 1. And coming next, we have Scott Kirchner and Gary Anderson, the Flying Scotsman.
Gary Anderson.